Good morning, dear students. I am Sheetal Gajbiye, fisheries teacher, Dr. Ambedkar Junior College, Nagpur. Today we are going to discuss in this class about fish diseases and their control. This is the last topic of Unit 1st of Paper 1st. From the Unit 1st, aquatic weed, classification of aquatic weed, fish predator. I have already uploaded this video. Please see this video. Now we will start fish disease and their control. Fish diseases and their control. Diseases: any condition which are interfere the normal functioning of the body and impair the health of organism is called disease. Symptoms: the symptoms is an outward expression of the diseases. Because of aquatic environment, fishes are always susceptible to attack of different pathogens because of its rich natural resources of fisheries. India also faces large scale problem of fish diseases. Fish loss due to pathogen release of toxic chemicals, domestic and industrial water including pesticides in river, and freshwater ponds are very heavy due to this cause of heavy loss. The diseases in general are skin, gills, optic diseases, disease of internal organ and tumors. Normally, fishes have good resistance against diseases under normal conditions, but if they are weak because of lack of food, lack of oxygen, too high or too low temperature, and unhygienic condition in water body, then disease spread in water body very quickly. So it is very important to maintain good culture parasites in ponds. Fish diseases are mainly classified into two types. First, infectious disease, and second, non-infectious disease. Infectious disease are those which are caused due to infection of pathogens like a protozoan, bacteria, fungi, worms and crustaceans. And non-infectious disease are those which are caused due to nutritional imbalance or odd abiotic environmental factors. Infectious disease means a parasitic disease. The common infectious disease among the fishes are categorized into protozoan disease, bacterial disease, worm diseases, fungal diseases, crustacean diseases and viral diseases. From the exam point of view, we will see the infectious disease in three types. One, protozoan disease, second, bacterial diseases and third one, crustacean diseases. We are going to see first category of infectious disease, and that is the protozoan disease. Protozoan disease, the disease caused by the infection of pathogens belong to protozoa are called protozoan disease. This protozoan disease are four types of. The first one is Cachexia, second Whirling disease, third Ichthyophtheresis and fourth Trichodinasis disease. First protozoan disease is Cachexia disease. Cachexia disease is also called as blue slime or laminates of skin. It is nothing but the laminates of skin. The disease is caused by flagellated protozoan called Costia nectatrix. It is common disease which can attack all the stages of fish. It most common infection observed in Indian carp. It is common in fingerling of catfish as well as salmonids. Costia nectatrix may attack the gills and external surface of fish, live on skin and fin where they destroy the epidermal cells and feed on them. This parasite has a groove leading to the gullet and bears two pair of flagella. The symptom of Cocciasis disease is appearance of the blue patches on the body surface of horsefish. Blue patches is the main symptoms of this disease. Presence of large amount of mucus on the body of infected fish. The parasite causes irritation and disturbed respiration. In advanced stages of fins become fold or folder and gills get partially destroyed. These are the main symptoms in Cocciasis disease. Which is the treatment in Cocciasis disease? The bath of 1 to 2.5% salt solution for 15 to 25 minutes on alternate days. This is the treatment on this disease. Or baths of 1:1000 ratio formalin solution for 1 hour in a week. These both are the treatment of fish disease in Cocciasis disease. Second category of infectious disease is whirling disease. It is caused by Myxoma cerebralis. These parasites are known to produce cysts on different regions of the body and internal organ and tissues. This disease is more common in trouts. Now we will see the symptoms of whirling disease. Fingerlings whirl round and round in some direction several times and then fall into the bottom. They come up again after some time and start swimming normally but again start whirling. The other symptoms including weakness, rising of scales among posterior margins, falling of scales, loss of chromatophore, deformation of spine, etc. Certain fish can develop black tail. The third category of infectious disease is Ichthyopteresis. Ichthyopteresis. This disease is also called white spots. It is characterized by the appearance of white spots on the skin and the fins. It is caused by ciliated protozoan. Ichthyopteresis multifilus. The protozoan is large in size, about 1 millimeter, spherical or oval shape, and it is covered over by fine hair like cilia. The young parasites swim actively in water and on coming in contact with fish bore into the integument. Finally, it comes to rest between the epidermis and dermis. Due to irritation, a rapid proliferation of the epidermal cell takes place. The parasites grow rapidly and appear as a white spots. Each spot is bladder containing protozoa. The symptoms of ichthyopteresis is white spots are seen on skin and gills. White spots are present. Fish jump in water and try to get rid of the parasites by rubbing themselves against the bottom or against the submerged object. Some attack can cause heavy loss among carp, trout and other young fish. The treatment: dip the fish in 1,500 formalin solution at intervals for 7 to 10 days, or in 2% of solution of sodium chloride for more than 7 days, or 1:15,000 phenine solution for 3 to 10 days. Affected pond should be disinfected with salt or quicklime. Trichodinasis is fourth one category of infectious disease. Trichodinasis is caused by the most common external parasites attacking fins and gills. The causative agent is Trichodina indica. It is a ciliated protozoan. It is circular, transparent organism with an internal disc containing hooks. The symptoms of this disease: appearance is irregular white blotches on the head and dorsal surface, on the head of fish and dorsal surface of fish. The fins are also destroyed. Fish produce excessive amount of mucus. Epidermal necrosis is noticed, and the last symptom is loss of appetite. These are all the symptoms of trichodinasis disease in fish. The treatment: dipping of fish in 30% salt solution or 1:5,000 glacial acetic acid solution, or 1:4,000 formalin solution. Addition of about 15 parts per million formalin to pond is also effective. Second type of infectious disease is bacterial diseases. Bacterial disease in fish, it is caused by several types of bacteria and often occurs concurrently with the other diseases. The bacterial diseases are mainly following types: dropsy, tail rot, fin rot, spottiness of the skin, cotton mouth diseases, tuberculosis and eye disease in fish. These are the fish bacterial diseases. Dropsy. It is currently the most feared disease in crop culture. This is because of the accumulation of liquid in some internal organ, so that the belly swells, intestine inflamed and liver is badly affected. It is contagious and cause heavy motility in carp and Dot gaurami. The primary cause of dropsy is bacteria Aeromonas punctata, Pseudomonas. Symptoms: accumulation of yellow or pink color fluid in body cavity. Intestine also inflamed. As infection begins, fish start jumping and muscles are also affected. Treatment in dropsy: fish is cured by treating with the antibiotic chloromycetin. The drug is dissolved in water, that is about 60 milligrams per gallon, and the fish kept in it without food till recovery, and which may take 6 to 7 days. In acute cases, the liquid in body cavity is removed with syringe before starting the treatment. Dip treatment in potassium permanganate solution is also effective. Second category of bacterial disease is tail rot, fin rot. It affects both adult and young fish. It is contagious disease and cause considerable damage. The infection during its early stage appear as a white line or margin of fin. This line moves toward the base of fin and fin becomes taut, and later on entire fin completely destroyed. This fin. Fish that have much pigment are more susceptible to these diseases. Symptoms of tail rot, fin rot disease is infections result in putrefaction of the tail and other fins. Also red spot can observe. The infection may spread over all body and invaded the connective tissue. Tail become tall and gradually eaten away the activity of the bacteria. Treatment in this disease is early stages of both 1:2000 solution of Fusophore for 2 minutes. In case of serious infection, affected parts of removed surgically and wound it disinfected by touching with 1% solution of silver nitrate. The fish is then placed in solution of potassium permanganate solution. Bath of dilute solution of phenolphthalein in affected fishes. The third type of bacterial disease is spottiness of the skin. This is caused by Pseudomonas fluorescens. The skin shows corroded spot due to red color. Sometimes protrusion of the scales, and later the falling of the scale is also seen. The symptom of these diseases is blood color, corroded spot on the skin. These are very clear on fin and skin. The symptoms are accompanied by secondary fungal infection. The next one is the treatment in this disease. There is no guaranteed treatment on this disease. Sometimes chloromycetin is found to be effective. The fourth type of bacterial disease is cotton mouth disease. This is the bacterial disease where the fungal growth like white cotton appear at cheek and mouth of fish. The lips become swollen. The causative bacteria is slime bacteria, Chondrococcus columnaris. It is contagious. The symptoms of this cotton mouth disease is fish lost the appetite and become sluggish. It is not treated. The whole frontal part is eaten away by bacteria and fish dies. Treatment in this disease is Terramycin and aureomycin are effective in doses of 50 mg per gallon. Changes of water is must after disinfection. The fifth bacterial disease of fish is tuberculosis. It is common in goldfish, cyprinus and catfishes. It is non-pathogenic to man and other warm-blooded animals. The positive agents are Mycobacterium piscicum and Mycobacterium marinicum. Symptoms of this disease is lack of appetite, progressive singing, and fish become sluggish. Treatment: streptomycin and para-amino salicylic acid is effective. The doses are 1 to 2 gram streptomycin and 2 gram of para-amino salicylic acid per 100 liter of water. The last bacterial disease is eye disease in fish. It is epidemic disease caused to large size katla. It is also reported in Channa Marulius, where it is show the cataract like symptoms. Causative agent in is Oreomonas liquefacian. It in catfish it is causative agent Staphylococcus aureus. And the symptoms of this disease is swelling of eye. Is the main symptoms of this disease. Swelling of eye, and eye becomes too larger for orbit, and it more larger in size. Treatment in this disease is disinfections of the pond with the 1 ppm of KMNO4 and improvement of general sanitary conditions is useful. The third type of infectious disease is crustacean disease. The crustacean disease is caused by parasitic copepods. Many copepods, ectoparasite like Carplis, Larnia and Argulus are the main causes of fish infection. The first one is the Argulosis. Argulosis. The most common is Argulus. It is ectoparasite attack mainly on corals. It is small, flat crustacean, yellow-green in color and about 12 mm in length. They attach themselves to the skin of fish at the base of fins by means of a hook or two suckers. Both the suckers are situated under the eyes. There is a sharp pointed dart situated between the antenna in front of mouth. These darts may causes wound which may get further infections. The common species are Argulus polioceus and Argulus corogoni. Then symptoms of this disease is a string of fish lice cause the wound like a red blotches on the skin. Weight loss is the most common symptoms in this disease. Fish show nervousness and spread themselves to get rid of the Argulus. Then treatment in the disease is infected pond should be drained and dried completely. The parasite is paralyzed to touching with the strong salt solution and then removing the parasite manually. The second category of crustacean diseases is anchor worms or anchor larnia. It is one of the specialized parasite copod, and it is appeared like a worm because it has lost appendages. A common species is Larnia cypriniasis. This is parasite is a minor rod like attached to fish at any places with anchor like appendages present at the head of parasite. It is caused wound and whole of the body post fish which result in open lesion. It is very destructive in case of goldfish and other carp. It is also infected catfish. Symptoms of this anchor worms in the parasite cause wound and pores of the body which later on the get infected by viruses, bacteria and fungus. The female anchor worm is with the two egg sac and it mainly attach itself to fish. The male normally does not attack to the fish. The infection is most commonly in summer months or summer season. The lesion present on the body of the infected fish. The treatment, which is the treatment? Treatment is if a number is less of this parasite, the physically remove by touching the strong solution of KMNO4 on a brush. The brushing of parasite with the salt solution, or the dead parasite can remove with the help of forceps. The pond should be disinfected with the potassium permanganate solution. The last crustacean disease in fish is Ergacillus. It is found that it attacks the gills of fishes. It is not very much harmful. It has a pair of antennae that are modified into hook. Mouth part are also designed for biting. Symptom of this disease is cause respiratory impairment, anemia and poor growth. Also the tissue disturbed by parasitic infection are attacked by bacteria. The most common treatment and most important treatment in this disease is general hygiene and change water is necessary. Up to now whatever we have seen, they all are infectious disease of fishes, and now we are going to see non-infectious disease. This question, non-infectious disease, this question will be important for only short question type answer for the exam point of view. Non-infectious disease are those which are caused due to nutritional imbalance or a biotic environmental factor. These are divided in different types, but the non-infectious disease is not caused by pathogen, cannot be transmitted to other species, then malnutrition, heavy metal, etc. are responsible for non-infectious disease. The risk factor of this disease is genetic factors, lifestyles and the environmental factors. Non-infectious disease: gas bubble disease, low temperature, acidosis, alkalosis, chlorine toxicity, waterborne irritants, blue sac, white sac, hypothermia, heavy metals, These are some of the factors because of which fishes can face non-infectious disease. Some non-infectious disease are discussed are as follows. Gas bubble disease. Nitrogen gas most common clinical signs. Gas bubble under skin and fins. Then physical example and evaluate water source treatment. Then nitrogen bubble will build up a bloodstream. Frequently the causes of increased parietal pressure of nitrogen. All fish, especially as well as amphibians and invertebrates, are susceptible to this non-infectious disease. Some symptoms: fish fry which chronic from die without symptoms. Fish swim at angle about 450 degree, pointing the head down. Then sometimes fish loses the balance of and die. Then peeling of skin and presence of gas bubble in gill, filaments, heart, blood vessels. Some treatments in this non-infectious disease is avoid the casual factor like water pumping, heating of water and mixing of cold with warm water, transfer damage of fish, expanded water. This is all about the non-infectious disease. In non-infectious disease, the environmental risk factors, these are the pollution, radiations, temperature, chemical factors, and lifestyle risk factors, etc. Thank you. Now the first unit is completed. Next I will upload notes of PDF form of this full unit. Please go through it. Thank you.